Hello, I'm going to do the Libra energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm going to use my tarot cards that come with this beautiful purple pouch where you can put your cards in and have like a little map to put cards down if you want. The link for these is down below if you are interested in any of the cards that I'm using. All right, as always, I can't remember if I said it or not. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Libra, and the Star, Ten of Wands, the Hangman, oh I like that, and the Page of Cups. Overall energies, Death card, something that needs to come to an end, an ending to something. I feel that it definitely goes with the ending with the Ten of Wands, because that can represent an ending too. So I feel like something is coming to an end. Something is, I feel like maybe you've lost hope with something because you're struggling with the Star card. So you're struggling with that, like you've lost hope with a situation because something has come to an end. Something has stopped. It could be abruptly. For some reason, that word came to mind, that something abruptly stopped or something ended, and maybe you weren't expecting that, so it caught you by surprise. And definitely that can be tough to deal with. Oh, it could be a partnership. Look at that, Four of Wands. All right, and now you're feeling left out. You're feeling by yourself, and you're having trouble moving forward, right? That you're trying to deal with this sense of loss, this loss that you have, because this could be a job, this could be a partnership, it could be a friend, family member with a person. Like I said, it could have something to do with work. Maybe it was an opportunity that came to an end. Five of Cups, King of Cups. Something ended maybe that you weren't expecting for it to end, or you were surprised. Temperance, give yourself time to heal, right? To get release those toxic energies and to start something new and fresh. And release, again, release, release, release. And Four of Cups, looking at this as an opportunity for something new. When we have challenges that happen in our life, we have to see it as, it's all about our perspective. Do we see this as something that is happening to us or something that is happening for us? Do we see this as, okay, that door closed, but I know that there's another door that's going to be opening up? And I feel like that's kind of what you're struggling with right now, is you're saying, I almost feel like there's a newness to this ending, to whatever this, which I feel it's this, because I feel like you had hope for this to work out and for this to go into a direction that kind of you had seen, but it's leading in a direction which is right to this Three of Swords, which is not what you were expecting, and it's kind of knocked you down, right? And that you're having to deal with this, and you're feeling this heaviness within yourself. And I feel like you may have a lot of, like, it's something that you need to let go of, but you definitely need to process it, because you can't just ignore it. I feel like it's something to process and to work through, and give yourself that time to work through it, because I feel that if you don't, I feel that it's something that may affect you moving forward. So that's what you have to see, because again, in this forward energy here, you have to make sure that you release this devil energy, and again, release. I just feel like this here, make sure that you release everything, and that you don't hold on to grudges or that frustration from this situation, because you're not going to be able to fully move forward. And I feel that that's something that you need to make sure that you're aware of. I feel that there's a lot of new energy that wants to come in for you, but you have to be patient with yourself. And I feel like you may have that frustration of, well, I've already worked through this, and I've already done this, and I've already moved on. But I feel like, and then I feel like you may go back to it, right? That you may go back into this energy of this frustration, and I feel like you may go back to it, and it maybe that person tries to reach out to you, and maybe you do go back. But I feel like you have to make sure that, you know, you process the information, and that it may be 2 steps forward and 1 step back, right? Or 1 step forward and 2 steps back. So I feel like there's going to be this back and forth within yourself with this situation, this because I feel like it's definitely some toxic energy that's surrounding you. But I feel like you need to make sure that you fully release it, and so that you fully release it so that you can move forward. So I just feel like make sure that you process all of this. I feel like that's sort of the big message here, is to not skip a step, not skip over anything, or not just like brush something away if you haven't really had that chance or that opportunity to fully process it. Sometimes we're just like, oh, I just want to be this over and done with it. But in the back of our subconscious or our mind, like we keep thinking about it. We keep going back to it. I love it. Look at this. We have the 10 of Cups. Oh, again, new energy. We have the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. And look at this, new beginnings. I definitely feel that, again, as I was saying in the beginning, it's all about how you're looking at this. Do you see this as something that it's stopping you, that this was the best opportunity ever, this was the best relationship ever, and it will never be better? You know, are you staying stuck in that energy, or are you seeing it as, okay, this door closed and now I can open up new doors? There's going to be new opportunities coming in for me, especially with this Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like it's new opportunities that are coming in for you, that I feel are going to be more fulfilling for you, that are going to be more satisfying for you. That are going to be at a higher level for you, and it's something that gives you this sense of freedom. But you can't see it right now because you're processing this, right? You're dealing with this, and it's hard for you to see that, and that's okay, because that's part of the process. But to know that, again, as I was saying, is how do you perceive this as an opportunity for you to move forward into something new? All right, let's grab a Star Dragon's card. We have healing, restoring hope. Restoring hope, I feel like that's what this does. I feel like this one too. Trust, love, and friendship. Trusting that, again, this is an opportunity for you to leave something that wasn't fully working for you, but to open the door to something that is more comforting and a better fit for you. Because I feel like you have to realize that you're evolving and changing. Your needs, what it is that makes you happy, you know, that fulfillment within yourself changes. It changes with everybody as we grow older and we learn and we have more experiences. And, you know, it's kind of like, you know, when you're a kid, you have those vegetables that you absolutely hate and you won't touch. But sometimes when you're an adult, you're like, wow, like for me, it was mushrooms. I hated mushrooms. My father loved mushrooms, so we always had mushrooms, and I didn't like mushrooms at all. I thought they were disgusting, they were gross. And then when I had gotten older, I had decided through the seed catalog, they had a box where you can grow your own mushrooms. So I grew my own mushrooms. I'm like, I don't even know why I even did it, because I didn't like mushrooms. But for some reason, something was telling me to buy the mushrooms and to grow my own mushrooms, and I had them in my pantry. And so I tried a mushroom, right, a fresh picked mushroom, and I was like, wow, this is delicious. And to this day, I mean, that was probably 20 years ago. To this day, I still remember that mushroom box and the feeling that I had when I tried the mushroom and I liked it. And I'm like, and I remember thinking, this is so crazy because I've always hated mushrooms. So I feel like this goes with you too, is that I feel like there are things that, you know, like you're evolving and you're changing, and that your needs are different, right? And your likes and you're changing within yourself. And I feel like this new opportunity that is coming in for you is something that will be more fulfilling for you, that you don't even realize, that you don't even see. Because if you're always in this, right, I hate mushrooms, but then you say, you know what, I'm going to give mushrooms a try now. And wow, right? You like it. Well, I'm kind of thinking of, which I'm dating myself, is that Life cereal commercial with Mikey, right? And then the brother gives the cereal to Mikey and he's like, oh, you like it. Or something like that, right? He was so surprised that you actually liked it. So I feel like you're going to be surprised. I feel like with this Fool card, it's almost like you're surprised about this, of liking it, right? With me and the mushrooms, and then you with this opportunities or whatever this is that is coming in for you, especially like I said, with all of these pages and this young energy, this new energy that wants to come in for you. Being open to the opportunities and not shutting things down. If you're constantly shutting things down, then you'll never know, right? If you're constantly saying, no, I'm not going to like that, you know, I'm not going to give it a try, I'm not going to explore that, I'm just going to stay over here and being with that, I know I don't like it. I feel like the key is for you to look at it and say, okay, let me give it a try again. Let me, you know, let me look at this opportunity. Let me be open to the possibilities, right, of something coming from it that I wasn't expecting. And I feel like it's going to be like a pleasant surprise because you weren't expecting it. Just like with me with the mushrooms, I was not expecting to like the mushrooms. So the only other one that I can't get past is asparagus. I mean, I'll eat any vegetable. I like Brussels sprouts, you know, cabbage, all of those things. But asparagus, I'm still struggling with. Yes, I've given them a try. But the asparagus, I still struggle with that. All right, we have now is a lucky time. And this is the year of the rabbit. So there is that. This is that lucky year. This is this, I feel it's the year of opportunity, feeling lucky, feeling like, let me try all of these different opportunities and let me see which ones are going to work for me. Because if you never try, you'll never know, right? All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.